What's good, everybody? This is a POV in a Q50 3.0 twin turbo. If you guys watched these videos in the past, you guys know that I didn't have this LED light. And if I did, it was a white one. Now I got a blue one. I actually bought this off Amazon. So I really like it. It has different colors. We do all types of colors. If I could get this damn thing to work. So yeah, but for those that actually don't know me, my name is Miguel, and this whole YouTube channel is dedicated to personal development, personal growth, and taking you guys along through my journey of self-mastery, overcoming the addictions that I've had, and talking about them as open as possible. Also talking about negative experiences and overcoming these negative experiences and what I can take away from them, and to help provide value to other people that might be going through the same thing. And for those that actually want to listen to just the car, I'll give you guys that as well. Those that don't know, I'm actually a personal trainer at the Exercise Coach in Illinois. I've been a trainer for 2.5 years now. And I gotta be honest, I'm not the biggest dude out there. I'm not the strongest dude. And for the longest time of my life, I was very skinny fat. I was skinny at first, very insecure about that, and I tried to put on muscle, but I put it on the wrong way, and ultimately just did a dirty bulk. What I had to realize is that I wasn't disciplined. And discipline, if you don't have that, you can't do anything. At least anything successful. And so I created this yo-yo effect where I constantly would bounce back from trying to lose weight because I was too fat to look skinny. And then I tried to build muscle because I was too skinny to look too muscular. And so now I've lost pounds. I'm roughly 20% body fat. My goal is to get to 15% body fat. And with that, my goal is to not lose any muscle mass. If anything, build muscle or preserve it. Once I'm at 15% body fat, I'll do a maintenance phase and then slowly do a clean bulk, prioritizing muscle growth. But besides fitness, I'm also big on cars. I love a GTR R35, also known as Godzilla. Love those cars. I love how they sound. I love how they look. They're very aggressive. And to be real with y'all, the real reason I made this YouTube channel was because I couldn't really find people like me like inside of my city. And so I just said, screw it. Oh, that's nice. I said, screw it. Let me just put myself out there in hopes to find like-minded individuals. And so that's what I've been doing. I don't know who that was. I gotta get tense because every time I look off to my left or my right, there's always somebody staring. And it's not even when I have the camera on. Sometimes it's just when I just look, just looking at my surrounding, making sure that there's no crazy person out there. It's just somebody's looking right at me already. But yeah, like I was saying, it's just I need to find more people like me. So same goal, same ambition. So this is my attempt at throwing myself out there. I have this like 2.0 version of myself that I am manifesting, where I have a built body, I look big, I have tats, I have the six-pack, I'm confident in how I walk, I'm confident in my communication, I'm not insecure, because for the longest I was this 1.0 version of myself where I was very insecure. I was always nervous, bunch of anxiety, went through my year of depression, hated the world, thought the world owed me something because of the shit that I've been through. And I had to realize that that was a false way of thinking, that the world owed me something. Truthfully, the world doesn't owe me nothing. Nothing at all. I have to go out there and put my effort in. I have to make the changes. I have to think differently. But I'm glad I had these experiences, because I know there's other people out there that don't got shit, that hate the position they're in, might even blame their parents for it, and there might be some truth to that. But when you get older and when you get on your own 2 feet and you start working, what are you gonna do to change? Are you gonna still have that slave mindset? Are you gonna have that victim mindset where you think the world owes you something? Because truthfully, it doesn't. And the world's gonna make you realize and wake up that it doesn't owe you nothing. But the same thing is true if you think about it the other way, where you think in abundance, you think positive thoughts, you change your way. You don't just go one day and think, I'm gonna think positive. It's a progression. It takes days, it takes nights, it takes a couple of years. And once you start thinking in abundance, once you start realizing that there is a positive outcome to any negative situation that you've been through, and you try to find the positive outcomes, is when you start to change your mindset, is when you start to see life a different way, where you look for, You look forward to the sunrises, and you're not sad at the sunsets. Because truthfully, I used to have those days where I was lonely at night. You know, I would see the moon. I knew it was a cold day. I could feel that breeze, and the winters were lonely. So lonely. I had family, but no one understood me, and I went into this deep, deep depression that truthfully I didn't want to be here anymore. But there was influences out there, that there was YouTube videos that kept me in check, that gave me some sort of belief that if I just hold on a little longer, if I just went through that night and took mental notes of that situation, that one day I can talk about it. And that day is today. That day is to come, because I'm making these videos and I'm trying to give everybody the raw, authentic self of who I was, who I am now, and who I plan to become and will become. Because when you walk around with a vision and purpose, and you mix in a little bit of discipline and consistency, you'll get what you ask for. And so I share this with you guys because at one point I was in your position, and now that I'm mentally on the other side, not financially, I gotta be honest, I'm broke as a joke. You know what I'm saying? I'm only making like $2,000 a month and a little bit here and there from my businesses, but by no means have I escaped the trap. But by talking to you guys and letting you guys know that I mentally escaped, not financially, but mentally, you have to believe that you're out of a situation. You have to believe you're a person, and ultimately, if you stick to it and you stick with the plan, regardless of how sour it gets, even sometimes how high it gets where you think you're on cloud 9, because I promise you that whatever high level you're at, you could always get higher. You can always go lower than position that you like. I thought I hit rock bottom once or twice, and I thought that was the lowest. And when I thought I couldn't get any lower, God literally set my ass down and said, "Look, motherfucker, we could bring your ass lower than this." And I'm so grateful for the position that I'm in. I'm grateful for the car I have. I'm grateful that I'm on my own now, because I didn't have this. I remember sleeping on the damn bed, on the floor. I remember sleeping with a broken bed frame. Shit, if you want me to be real, at one point my mom and I and my family were homeless, and I remember sleeping in the car. My mom said that we slept at a park once. I was too young to remember that. But I've been with foster parents, you know. I was always moving around from spot to spot. To be truthful, I've moved around like 10-12 times. And so now that I'm on my own and I'm in a set location, I'm grateful for all this. And I have experiences to tell you guys, and so I know what it's like to be on that side. So if you guys like what I'm saying, if you guys, you know, really dig what I'm saying, I encourage you to subscribe. Share this to somebody that has a negative mindset, that is on the path of personal growth. Because I find fulfillment in helping you guys. I find fulfillment in helping myself, healing my soul. And so with that, check out my other videos because I'm going to keep posting more.